I drank my pre-workout drink. I've got my water. I'm going to show you a complete workout you could do every day. Take really big breaths and then reach up 4 times on each side as high as you can. You might hear your back cracking as you do this, which I consider a good thing. So you're going to do 4 of those. And then you're going to bend over and bounce. Center, side, center, side, back a few times, and just hang a little bit, and then come up. Okay, here we go. Let's punch side to side. It feels good to do this. I hope you do this every morning, this whole little routine. Okay, and now we're going to step touch. Just bring your arms together and back. Think about keeping your abs tight the whole time. Okay, lift your knees. Every time you lift your knees, you're working your lower abs, so it's a good thing. So I'm doing it individually, and now I'm going to lift my knees and reach up. And I always look up when I do it. I like that stretching up. It feels good, and I think that's good for your body too. Now we're going to kick front. Engage your arms too. If this is too fast, you can do it more slowly. Now we're going to do mini squats. Again, engaging the arms. I'm really squeezing my glutes and my abs as I do this. And the next thing we're going to do is called hug a tree. See? And of course, I'm still stepping side to side. All this is like cardio. And it's warming up your whole body. Then I'm going to kick back and also warm up my triceps by moving my arms back, my hands back. I'm kind of kicking my seat. So we're going to do all of that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is side lunges. When you do a side lunge, you make sure that your chest is up still and your knee is over your foot, not out to the side or anything weird like that. So you would do these on each side. And I'm not stepping that far because I don't want to go out of the picture, but you would do it 4 times on each side, at least. And make sure that foot is flat, not up on the edge, but flat. And you come up to good posture in between. After you do I lost count. But anyway, after you do the side lunges, we're going to do the back lunges. So squeeze my abs for balance. Back lunge. Step way back. Legs are parallel. Why do I keep saying squeeze your abs? For 2 reasons. It helps with balance and it protects your back. If you have a strong core, you'll have better balance and less back pain. I don't have any back pain, luckily. So you do at least 4 on each side. And then I'm going to do some front lunges. So I'll go diagonally so you can see. Oops, let me do it again. Front lunges. So you try to get your knees 90-90 and come back to good posture. You don't have to go fast, like I said. If you're uncomfortable with your balance, have a chair on the side and just, put your finger or your hand, you're not holding on, you're just slightly touching. Okay, here goes. 1 more on each side. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is get on the ground and do some, there we go, and do some bridges. Woo! Okay, I'll move over here so you can see me. So on the bridges, your feet are relatively close. Here, let me get it this way. Your feet are relatively close, oops, to your seat. Okay, arms are out like this. Abs are tight. I'm gonna push up through my heels. Not lift, push through my heels. And I'm gonna do 8 like this. And really squeeze at the top as I'm pushing through my heels. Do you feel it in your glutes? So I'll do 8 of those. And then I'm gonna get creative. And I'm gonna lift one leg. So I'll put my foot over your knee, but if you just wanna lift it like this, that's okay also. And I'll do 8 of those. Feels good. 5, 6. Okay, and of course what you do on one side, you always do on the other. Remember, you're pushing through your heels. You're squeezing your glutes. How high can you get up by pushing through your heels? I feel like I should be able to get up higher. Okay, and then the next one is back to the regular bridges. So I'm going to do 8 of those too. So far I've done 8 regular, 8 on one leg, 8 on the other leg. Now I'm doing 8 regular again. And then for the finale, I'm going to stay up and do 2 sets of 8, really squeezing, pushing through my heels. That's where you push through. And that's when you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your glutes. Your glutes support you. Your glutes and abs support you. Okay, I gotta try to remember how many I've done. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is work on my upper body. So I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna work on my upper body. Put this back up here so you can see me. And I have all kinds of weights, although my heaviest is 10 pounds. I'm just using 5 pounds here. Elbows are in. I'm gonna lift and resist on the way down. Now, the thing about bicep curls is you don't have your elbows move a lot. In other words, don't let your elbows go back here, forward here. Try to keep them in the same place. Resist on the way down. And open up all the way. Of course, I'm squeezing my glutes and my abs. This is a broken record. Squeeze your glutes and your abs. But you know what? We need to be reminded. I need to be reminded. All of a sudden I'll realize I'm being lazy, or maybe I'm holding my breath. That's the other thing. Okay, so I did that. Now what I'm gonna do is go up, halfway down, and back up. So I'm coming to my shoulders, halfway down, back up, halfway down, and don't just go down, resist on the way down. Right? Don't just let them kind of fall down. Resist. Do it more slowly so you resist on the way down. You'll notice it. You'll feel it in your muscle. Your muscle will tell you, oh yeah, you're working me. Okay, couple more. And then we're gonna go all the way to the bottom and halfway up. Halfway up this time. Open all the way, remember. Breathe, don't hold your breath, and don't look down. Remember, you keep your head and neck in alignment. Okay, so at this point, you should be looking straight ahead. So like I said, I'm using 5-pound weights for the finale of the arm part. I'm going to switch to my 8-pound, which is a lot if you think about it. So that's 16 total, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go to my 8-pound and do bicep curls. So this is pretty challenging for me at age 76, but I'm doing it. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to challenge yourself. No big deal. Use a lighter weight. It doesn't matter. You do what you can do, always paying attention to your body so you don't injure yourself, always thinking about correct form, and that's what you can do. I always feel so good after a workout. You know, it's like ahead of time, do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? And then I do it and I feel so good. Okay. Now we're going to go back down to the mat. Oh no, wait, I want to do one other thing first as part of the upper body. This is for the triceps. I'm using a band, but you can use weights. So you put your arm up, and if you're using a band, just make sure the band's behind you. And I reach across to kind of hold on to my tricep because I like to feel it working. So you go all the way down, you touch your thumb to the shoulder. Let me see if I can back up just a little. Maybe you can see my thumb. Okay, ready? Here we go. See, it goes all the way down. Oh, keep that back there. So like I said, I could be holding a weight in my arm and doing the same thing. So on this one, I do 16 on each side. I do enough so I really feel it in my tricep muscles. We have to strengthen those so we don't have flabby arms, right? And your head on this is slightly tilted forward to make room for your arm reaching across. Okay? But always pay attention to your body. If you have any pain, like neck pain or anything, then back off and try to see what's going on. Maybe you just need some stretches. Oh, I'm feeling this. That must be about 16. And then you do the other side. And on this side, just to show you, I'll do it with the weights. So it would be up, up with the weight. This is just what is this? 3-pound weight. So this is fine. One reason I like the bands better for this exercise is because there's more resistance on the way down. I mean, I can resist on the way down, but the band makes me resist on the way down. I don't have to, come up with it. So how you doing? If you want, you can always pause and then come back to this. So we did a warm-up. We're doing the workout. And then we're going to do a cool down at the end. And all 3 of those components are important. All 3. To get the most out of the exercise and also not injure yourself. Okay, let me see. Put this over here. Now we're going to try to do a star. So you're on one elbow. Your elbow is directly beneath your shoulder. Now the most difficult version is you're on both feet, okay? And you lift up and put your hand up and try to lift your leg up. Whoa, that takes strength. But if you can't do that, you can just get on a knee and lift up. Okay, now let me show you an exercise in this position. So you're on one knee and you're gonna go up and down. So you're gonna go up and down 8 times. And then after that, so this leg is on top, so that's the leg I'm going to use now in the scorpion. I'm going to do the scorpion, 16 scorpions, like a scorpion stinging. That's what this is. Again, double check that your hands are directly beneath your shoulders. Mine are, but you know, the camera angle may not be accurate. So you do 16 scorpions. And then after you do 16 scorpions, you do 4 flying scorpions. Flying scorpion means you're kind of in a plank and you go in, out, 3, 4. All right, now to go to the other side. Same thing, if you can, lift up on both feet, arm up, leg up. Let me try again. Okay, arm up, leg up. That's the hardest one. Once when I did it, I rubbed the skin off my elbow because I guess you're pressing so hard. Okay, let's do the pulses up. I'm doing 8 of them. And then I'm going to do the scorpion. Okay, I'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or actually 16. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. Now I'm going to do 4 flying scorpion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of the time I would probably do 8 flying scorpion, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, so that's a pretty good collection of exercises. I got cardio, I got upper body, I got lower body. We need abs. Okay, we need the core, right? So, first thing I'm gonna do is just come up, just do crunches. Ready, and 1. Let me move my paraphernalia. So, it's a good idea to sit up when you're lifting a weight. If you're standing, always bend your knees to pick up the weight and put it down. All right, so here we go. Crunches. 1, 2, 3, look up. Lift through the chest. 7, 8. Okay, now reach up to the side. 1, 2. You're working another part of your core. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to crunch to the side. So I was reaching up to the side, now I'm crunching to the side. Oh, I feel it. Yeah, definitely feel it. Okay, now do regular crunches again. Exhale when you come up. Like that. Okay, and then the last one is, it's called the swimmer. It's called the prayer. See, I got my hands like as if I'm praying. And I'm going to reach through. So I'm going that way instead of up. And normally I would repeat all of the core exercises again. So now let's stretch. First thing to do when stretching, first thing I like to do is to step forward and lean forward and stretch out here. So I'm leaning forward and stretching, and then I'm gonna lean back, I'm on my heel, and that stretches under your quads in the back. I went blank on the name. So you would do that, and always breathe when you're stretching. Okay, always breathe. And then I'm going to step forward again, lean forward. You know, luckily I've never, you know, like pulled a muscle or anything like that. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I do the warm up and would be considered a cool down or stretch after. So at the beginning, you're active. You're warming your muscles up. The stretches are at the end. Okay, your muscles are all loose. Now they've been worked, you kind of put them back in position. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show you some arm stretches. So I'll reach across and stretch that out and stretch my triceps. Always, I take bigger breaths when I'm stretching. Bigger breaths across. Is your heart rate coming down? Your heart rate should come down while you're stretching. And then some big breaths. You should feel the air come all the way down when you stretch. Exhale through your mouth. There. Try to do this collection every morning.